Okay, guys, we'll continue with the remaining sutra. Now, Subhuti has asked how to abide by the Bodhisattva vehicle, one who has purely entered into the Bodhisattva vehicle. Second question was, how to further meditate or practice or develop. And the final question was how to control these thoughts. All those things. Now, Rabjur, Dechir, Nyela Lekper, Rabtu Yila Zonshi, therefore Subhuti, listen well and attentively and remember it well. Chanchu sempe tek pala yang da bajukpe, jitar ne par jawa dang, jitar du par jawa dang, jitar sem Rabtu Zunga Jawa, ni chela shedo. Now Buddha is saying how those bodhisattvas who have purely entered into bodhisattva vehicle should abide, how to practice and how to control thought. I am going to explain to you. Ni chela shedo. Chonin de dejin no jesel ne. Now Subhuti said, yes, exactly that's what I have asked. Said on the Barabjur. Now Venerable Subhuti, Chonin de ki tar nyen padang. Now Venerable Subhuti listened according to what Buddha has said. Chonin de ki tar nyen padang. Chonin de ki said on the Barabjur la dikeche ka to. In these words Buddha has instructed Venerable Subhuti. Rabjur, Dila, Chanchu Sempe Tekpala, Yanda Parjupe, those who have entered this Bodhisattva vehicle purely, Di Nyamdu, think in this manner. Dagi, Semchen Jicham, Semchen du Duedipa. By me, all those beings, Semchen, Jicham Semchen du Duedipa means to the extent, whatsoever number, but those beings who are termed under the term beings, Duedipa. For example, Buddha now categorizes Gongalekepam, those who have been born out of the eggs, Nilekepam, those who are born out of the womb, Deshelekepam, those who have been born out of the temperate and moist conditions, then Zitelekepam, those who were miraculously born, then Zukchennam, those who have form, Zukchenmayin, Pa means those who doesn't have form, formless. Dushichenam, those who can perceive. Dushimepam, those who cannot perceive. Dushimepa, Dushiminam, those who can neither perceive nor non-perceive. So this is a bit actually very difficult sutra. That's why actually this sutra is a culmination of all those 84,000 verses of Buddha, which we call Boom, 100,000 verses of Buddha. Then that summarized into Niti, I think 20,000 verses. Then further it's summarized without compromising with meaning. Jatongpa means 8,000 verses. Then from there this comes. Actually this is a culmination of the entire Buddha's teaching and the core essence of Buddha's teaching. Obviously it will be tough, but if you can understand the surface meaning, we have to visit this sutra 100 times, 1,000 times perhaps, to get the actual meaning. So, semchen kam jicham semchen du dakpe takpa di dak tham chen pupul hana mepe nyangen le depe ingsu yongso nyangen le dao. So, those beings in this realm, semchen kam jicham semchen du dakpe takpa, those beings who are termed as being in these realms, they dak tham chen all those Pupul Hanamepa means 5 skandhas. We have 5 skandhas: body, then feelings, then all those formations, and our consciousness. All those, there are 5 categories you can study if you are interested. So, without leaving any remainder, Lamamepa, of those 5 skandhas, all the beings I must cause them to pass beyond suffering. Nyangen le depe ingsu towards the dharma dhatu. Yongsu means completely. Nyangen le dao, cause them to pass beyond suffering towards the dharma dhatu space, the ultimate ground. Detar semchen me pa yongsu nyangen le decham. Likewise, although innumerable beings have been liberated and caused to pass beyond suffering, Semchen Gaya, Yonsunyangile, Depra, Jurpa, Me do, Nyamdu, Sem Keperjao. Together you should produce a thing in this manner that although innumerable beings have been led to cause to pass beyond samsara, no beings at all have been led to samsara. That's how we have to think. That's why this Diamond Sutra is actually Buddha has explicitly said towards the end. It's not for every Tom, Dick and Harry. It's for those Bhumi Bodhisattva and above. But does not mean that we have to wait to attend Bhumi, past Bhumi, to listen to Diamond Sutra. God knows sometimes. Who knows, we could be a Bhumi Bodhisattva, eligible to comprehend, read and understand this fully. Perhaps sometimes even to teach others. So why Buddha said this according to my reading is that this sutra tries to destroy the self. Now if we say that all those innumerable beings come under the term beings, we are going to cause them to pass beyond samsara. That means there are beings, there are liberator, the one who is being liberated. Then there comes the self again, according to my understanding. Maybe Buddha must have meant to destroy this. Maybe Subhuti, to create a situation whereby Subhuti does not become static at particular point, but become dynamic, so that there's no point to pigeonhole or static point. So as of now, let's understand this, and further let's try to understand further. So Rabjor Gelte Chanchu Sempa Simple Semchen du she jugna. Now Subhuti Gelte means Gesigam Chibe. If in case those bodhisattvas Chanchu Sempe Semchen du she jugna, that if Dushe Juna identifies, if bodhisattva identifies himself with the living being, Semchen du Dushe Juna, the Chanchu Sempa Je Mijawe Chiro, then he does not qualify to be called as bodhisattva or bodhi being. The Chanchu Sempa Je Mijawe Chiro. The Chi Chirjena, why is that so? Rabjor, Gan Semchen du Dushe Jugam, Sokto Dushe Jugam, Gansato Dushe Jugna, the Chanchu Sempa Je Mijawe Chiro. Subhuti, whosoever, Gan Semchen du, whosoever gets identified with living beings, then Sokto Dushe Jugam, those who identify themselves with soul, or you can say something that has life, or Gansaktu, to person, Dushe Jugna, though that person cannot be called as bodhisattva. The Chanchu Sempa Je Mijawe Chiro. Ya Rabjor, further Subhuti, Chanchu Sempa Nepola mi nepa jinpa jao. Further Subhuti, a bodhisattva should give a gift without being identified with the phenomena. Subject, object, action, all those three. So without having a tinge of identification with those phenomena, one should give a gift. Chilaya mine par jinpa jao. Whatsoever, not object, subject, action, none of them one should be abide by, or one should get identified while giving a gift. Then in that manner, a bodhisattva should give a gift. Zuglaya mine par jinpa jao, not being identified with the form, dijindu, in the like manner, Dada, Dida, Roda, Rejadan, Chelaya mine par jinpa jao, in the like manner, to the sound, to the smell, to the taste, to the touch or tactility, or to the phenomena whatsoever, never abiding by all those things. If a bodhisattva should give a gift, jinpa jinno. Rabjor, Subhuti. That's not so clear. Okay, Rabjor. Chi ne chang chen mar dushe pa la ya mi ne par de tar Chanchu Sempe jinpa jin no. So Subhuti, not abiding in whatsoever the object or defining anything, that this is the chenma, this definition. So not perceiving any phenomena or any object with any definition. If we give a gift, A gift should be given in this manner by the Bodhisattva. That's what it says. The chi cherjena. Why is that so? Rabjor, Jamsu Sempa, Gami Nepal, Jinpa Jinwa, Jinpa, Desenam Gi Pumpo Ni, Rabjor, Tsezumar, Lawa, Mayin Pe Chiro, means those Subhuti, those Bodhisattvas who gives a gift without getting identified with the gift or the subject, object, and action, from that a great merit is born. But that heap of merit, Senam Gipumpo, that heap of merit is immeasurable. Chezuma lawa mayin pechiro. It's immeasurable. Rabjor, di ji nyam du sem. What do you think about this Subhuti? That's what Buddha says. Rabjor gi, namke chezuma lanyamam. Shachoki namke chezuma lanyamam. Buddha says that to the Subhuti or Rabjor. Subhuti, can you measure the eastern direction of the sky? Rabjor gi selpa. Now Subhuti replies, Chomden de ni malaso. It's not possible. Chomden de ki kachalpa. Now Buddha further instructs. Rabjor, Dejindu so down, look down, jang down, ting down, woki chok down, chok cham down, chok chui, namkai, se zungwar, lanyamam. Likewise, can you measure other, not beside east, west, north, south, center, up, down, all those 10 directions? Can you measure? That's what Buddha has instructed. And Rabjor gi selpa. Now Subhuti replies to the Buddha, Chomden de tinima lasso. It's impossible, Bhagwan. Chomden de ki kachelpa. Now further, Buddha instructs Subhuti, Rabjor dijindu jangchup sempa gala ya mi nepa jinpa desenam gi pumponi Rabjor che zungwar lawa mainpe chiro. In the like manner, like we cannot measure the eastern direction, west, all those 10 directions, but in the like manner, those bodhisattvas who gives gifts without getting identified with the receiver, giver, gift, whatsoever the phenomena, from that the merit that is born is incalculable, as we cannot calculate those 10 directions. That's what Buddha says. Rabjor, di ji nyam du sem. Again, what do you think about this Subhuti? Chen pinzum sopa, dejin shek pa, tawar janyam mam. Now, Chen pinzum sopa, Chen zampu sumchu sonyen page chutamba. There's some 32 major marks. Like if I cite a couple of examples, Buddha's hand used to have a very fine wave like that of duck. Then Buddha's feet is flat, completely flat. Buddha's tongue could roll and reach here like buffalo and other cows, cattle. Then there are many other impossible things which is humanly impossible, physically possible. This kind of 32 marks. Now Buddha is saying, asking Subhuti, can the Tathagata be called a Buddha or Tathagata just because he or she possesses 32 marks? That's what say. Those marks, not just 32, but 32 and 80 marks. Chen Pinzum Sopa Dijin Sheikh Par Tawar Janyam Mam. Because it is said, like one of the marks of Buddha's is that Buddha's breath was very slow, because breath and desire go together, hand in hand. When we are so desirous, our breath becomes very chaotic. So Buddha's passion, Buddha had no passion, it has become compassion, and breathing also like a small child, a baby, newly born baby. Sometimes we mistake and we keep on checking whether the baby is breathing because it's almost on a halting position. But it is said, Buddha says, even a yogi can pretend controlling his breath almost to a halting point, but because through this kind of marks, he or she, that yogi, cannot be called Tathagata or the Buddha. So that's why Buddha wants to test Subhuti. Subhuti, can the Tathagata be seen by the positions of those marks? Rabjur Giselpa, now Subhuti answers, Chomden de Dine Malaso. No, we cannot judge whether somebody has attained Buddhahood or not based on those signs. Now, from this, we have to bring some understanding. Those people who does miracle, who can walk on the water, who has a clairvoyance, who can see your fortunes, who displays rainbow light during when you're walking or when you're performing pujas, this or that. So if this kind of marks are there, I think if we understand Diamond Sutra correctly, we should know well that these things are not necessarily divine or something spiritual. So Chen Pinjum Chokpe Dejin Shek Par Tower Migelaso. No, we cannot see whether somebody is enlightened or not through those signs. That's what Subhuti replies to Buddha. And Subhuti seconds or backs up his argument. Why that is so, Buddha? Because Dejin Shek Pe Chen Pinjum Chokpa Gansupa Di Ni Chen Pinjum Chokpa Machipe Leduo. Whatsoever Buddha has talked about those marks, actually what Buddha meant is otherwise. That's what it means. So we'll continue from next. Thank you.